now that you've had a chance to review the film, why do you think your team committed so many penalties against Ohio State?
Well, really to be real frank with you, Rich, we've moved on from Ohio State. We've moved on to Purdue. Hopefully we have corrected the mistakes from that game in practice, and we'll continue to do that over the next 3 days here. But we have a big challenge for us at Purdue, and we're moved on to Purdue. We've turned the page. We're working on Purdue, and we turn the page on Monday.
Bob Flanders in Harrisburg.
Bill, you talked a little bit about Purdue yesterday. What's the bigger challenge in your mind? Kind of dealing with the size of their defensive tackle, or just getting ready for their multiple offense?
Well, both are challenges, Bob. I'll tell you, they're starting with our offense versus their defense. Their two inside tackles are they are very, very good players with Short and Gaston. These guys are active. They're big. They're strong. They're physical. They have a good-sized secondary, linebackers that are active, so we've got a big challenge ahead of us. Offensively, they're a very multiple offense. You're going to have to defend the field both horizontally and vertically. You've got to do a great job on third down. So it's a big challenge for our defense. Special teams, we've got to play better on special teams than we have in the past, especially last week. And so that's what we're trying to do, is shore up some things on special teams. And again, it's a big challenge for us at Purdue.
Derek LaVarsa, Wilkes-Barre.
Bill, for your seniors, are you seeing it set in for them that they're down to 4 games left after everything gets been through, and how can that affect them this final month?
Can you repeat that, Derek?
Yeah, no problem, Bill. With your seniors, are you seeing it set in for them that they're down to 4 games left after everything gets been through, and how can that affect them this month?
Well, again, I think this is indicative of our football team. We have a very resilient bunch of players, and like I've said every single week, it's led by a fantastic senior class, a bunch of guys that have a passion for playing football for Penn State, for going to school here at Penn State, and they realize that there's only 4 games left. But really, like I said in the beginning, we're just concentrating on Purdue. But they understand that they have 4 shots left, and it's been really neat to come to practice this week and watch these guys practice with great effort, with passion, compete against each other. I mean, yesterday's practice, the pads were popping, and that was really good to see. And again, that's all because of our senior class and their leadership.
Mark Wogenrich in Allentown.
Well, could you just provide a quick update on Kyle Carter, and also with regard to the tight end? How long has that been important to you as an offensive coach, and what do you expect from a guy who played at F spot?
Kyle Carter is day to day, so we'll have to monitor him at the end of the week and see how he can cut and do certain things, obviously in a passing game, to determine whether he can play or not. I know he really wants to play, and so he's working hard to get back on the field. That tight end position, really, we've always thought that the tight end was a big part of what we've done, whether it was Georgia Tech, whether it was Maryland. I mean, Georgia Tech, we had guys like J.P. Fauci. Maryland, we had Vernon Davis, Jeff Dugan, and then obviously New England the past couple of years with Rob and Aaron. And so we've always felt like that was a real important part of our offense, the F tight end and the Y. And what people have to understand is those positions are interchangeable. That F guy can be a Y, that Y guy can be an F. I mean, it depends on the personnel group you called and what you're trying to do within each of those personnel groupings. So those are 2 positions that are difficult in our offense to learn, next to the second only to the quarterback position, because you're involved in all facets of the game. You're a route runner, you're a blocker, all the things that go into playing that position. So it'll always be an important part of what we do here at Penn State.
Frank Bodani in York.
Well, yesterday you mentioned how you need to improve the kickoff return game. Did you think most of the issues are with the guys with the balls in the hands, the returners themselves, the guys in front of them blocking, and how close are you, do you think, to fixing the problem?
Yeah, I'll tell you, Frank, it's a little bit of everything. It's the blockers, it's the scheme. You got to do a better job with the scheme. It's the return guys. It's 11 guys working together. We got to coach it better. We've really worked on it this week, and hopefully you'll see improvement in it this weekend. Because, you know, again, that can, when you're starting drives inside the 20-yard line, inside the 15-yard line, in the Big Ten, it's hard to drive the ball consistently 90 yards, 85 yards. You know, it's obviously easier to play on a shorter field. So hopefully we can show the improvement that we think we've seen in practice. Hopefully we can show that in the game on Saturday.
Joe Giuliano in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I have another special teams question. I was wondering how. Excuse me. I was wondering how Sam Ficken was looking in practice lately, and is your confidence with him to the point where you'll put him in a really tough situation the rest of the season?
Well, again, you know, Sam Ficken over the last couple of weeks has had a little bit of a quad issue. So, you know, we've been monitoring that and not kicking him as much in practice. And, you know, again, we have confidence in Sam's ability, but we've had to monitor his leg over the last couple of weeks, and so that's what we're trying to do here leading into this game too. And you know, hopefully by the end of the week we'll have a better idea of what his range can be. Now, he was able to go in there on Saturday and kick off, and I thought he had some really nice kickoffs. Again, you know, I went for it on 4th down there. I think it would have been a 37-yard field goal. And again, that was more because I felt good about the play call at that point, and nothing had to do with, you know, my confidence in Sam or lack thereof. I have confidence in Sam. I just felt like we needed a 1st down, we needed a touchdown on that drive. So that's what I did, and that's where we're at right now.
Mike Gross in Lancaster.
Hi, Bill. Earlier today in his interview, John Urschel said that he thought that you got a little, the team got a little too excited for the game, and they need to calm down and stay collected. Did you see any of that?
No, I didn't see. I mean, again, you know, I respect John and his opinion. John's a highly respected guy on our team, but you know, we moved on to Purdue, and that's what we're working on right now, is getting ready to play Purdue.
The NASCAR offense is obviously pretty demanding. With your success on that, how much of that can be credited to some of the stuff that Fitz is doing with his new strength and conditioning program?
Well, I do feel like we have a team that's in good condition. You know, I watch these guys on Monday nights after practice. We condition, and we condition pretty hard, and that's only 2 days after the game. And I've been very impressed with the level of conditioning really since the beginning of the season to now, and I think that does have a lot to do with the off-season conditioning program of Fitz, and that helps in the up-tempo way we play. And I think we practice fast. You know, we run from drill to drill. You know, a lot of you guys have been at practice, and you can see even in the beginning, we go from stretch, we sprint to the next drill. We try to practice at a fast pace, and I think that helps the level of conditioning also.
Just follow up. What do you think of Fitz's pre-game routine with the worm and all that?
You know, Fitz is, you know, he's a very flexible guy. He's a guy that's always been known for his dance moves, and you know, I'm going to recommend him for Dancing with the Stars, because since he's been at Penn State, he's become a rock star. So we'll recommend him for that. Yeah, he does a great job.